This is video on nutrition. I started talking about proteins and about feeding persons, including self, based on urges. Again, it's the same spectrum. There is a continuum between mental states, emotions, feelings, and physical states in obtention and detection of what is present. And remember, this feeling also of being unable to obtain what is being searched, that is irritation mixed with some sort of I'm searching but cannot find. That feeling is from having something present close by and having others doubt that it is possible to find it. And that is an emotion that has to be explained well. It means there is sought after water, it is just not yet found. That's all. And that is not yet all. The nutrition has to be, if possible, and if there is hunger, not feeling like it for own convenience. For own convenience, it means that when feeling like it is the only source, we have cravings and eat whatever others offer and or crave at the same time, as social, like coffee, social things. And that is not the best. It is to follow for sure, but when, for instance, training or doing retreats, it's not the best. To be able to not to have this, a plan of food that are basic, abundant, and that we can live in containers is good, and it is very healthy. So how to calculate then calories? In times of energy, high energy and exertion, to keep teeth healthy, to keep body healthy, skin clean, and feel young, or regenerate, because those retreats are also to regenerate, regrow. No pain is definite. If feeling, for instance, in pain occurs in any way, remember that pain means body having immune system, it is internal and external, is fighting something to make pieces, meaning peace. And everything regenerates. There's never without having a non-stop effort to promote own survival, a moment in which body does not regenerate. So there is no fear. And it is not doctor's responsibility to cater to others if body's work, and human each assumes that responsibility, as also as a physical organism made of cells. However, these things like prevention need to be, apart from philosophy, planned sometimes. And so, for example, diet consists of having calories calculated. How many calories has each particle? I will go with non-killing diet. First of all, we choose everything that is present in the area and is abundant. Secondly, nothing is being killed or harmed obtaining it. That's the second rule. The third rule is that it is not preferred by causing harm or death by someone else. And that means if someone else does not provide and has a lot, that is non sacrifice to sacrifice. It means that no one other is hurt, and when one makes an effort, that effort is a merit, meaning appreciated. Okay? So it means that, for instance, if somebody has but does not provide or lies about it, it's okay to have it and have it shared as well. That is a rule. The same is with knowledge. Knowledge is not a privilege of anyone. Okay? That is the rule. The same now is to understand the distribution of calories. Per gram of carbohydrates, we obtain 4 calories. Calories give energy. That energy is changed into ATP, which gives glow to the body and stamina to move. Then fat has about 8 to 9 calories per gram, and sugar and protein has both have the same, so 4 and 4. These all add, they need to add to proportions. The proportions depending if a person is older and very active, because that means living longer and having more skills, to avoid being overburdened, like I get overburdened sometimes also by demand. We need to all each have a lot more of things that are easily absorbable and that have also a lot of proteins. So beans are good, tofu is good. Good are also all of those lentils and all of water, as well as occasional things that give pleasure, so luxury in small quantities, or in periods where luxury is craved, is good too. Then when one does not feel like eating, it is good too. But remember, not eating causing harm to those that offer is bad. And so that is why if it's non-killing, then we can ingest even what was killed, as long as it was not killed for us. It is a paradox, but when killed for us, it promotes the same pattern. Informing about don't kill for us, do not kill for us, do not kill for our children, do not kill for anybody else, whoever we care for or hate, is good. And when it is actually being already dead, somebody did so, then we inform, we provide information, and we have it because it is dead already. So throwing away and having another one dead is bad. So again, calorie wise, 1 gram of things that are called carbohydrates, which are divided into simple sugars and complex sugars. Simple sugars are sugar like the powder one, also all of the fruits. Fruits like strawberries, cherries, bananas, what else? Oranges, lemons. All of these are fruits. Tomato is also a fruit. It's not sweet, but it's a fruit. What's a fruit? Fruit is something that contains seeds and has an external layer that is mushy and sweet, and that layer then withers or is eaten, and those seeds are spread around. And so if there is no bad soil, that layer is providing fertilizer and nutrition for the plants to grow normally. Sometimes the fruits wither, and then the thing around actually is not useful. That is okay to eat it, and it's okay to spit the seeds out, it's okay to dry them and eat them, and it's okay to have them also planted. It is good to plant it, it is also good to share. Now, the seeds that are ingested, they have to be ingested preferably to be palatable, and so small seeds are good. If not, the big ones, they can be spit out and planted, for instance, or placed in water. It is good karma, meaning good deed for that plant, because that plant is having a new area to grow. Plants do not have sex, so let's make that clear. There is no way that someone can go and plant sex, or wind is not actually making love to any plants, because that's what cartoons sometimes promote, and we blow desire on fields that serves to nothing. But that is logic, right? We just are different plants and humans and animals. The plants that are best to have a lot of calories are mushy, big, like bananas, like for instance also when it comes to carbohydrates. Apples, they have less calories, but they are abundant and are nourishing. Also good are all, for instance, avocado is a fruit also, it's nourishing as well, it has fat. It's good to have saturated fat, it's not harmful, especially when persons are active. Next, not killing anything is bad. Having saturated anything is good. Zero fat is bad. Having all normal fat content as is good, unless it's fancy and that tastes better. Then that's good. Sugar is not bad for teeth. What's bad for teeth is having something else being killed while producing those seeds, and that's when it hurts. And that's what. And the same is with diabetes, when we also have someone dying out not having sugar, and another person has sugar that also causes harm, the same as allergies. The carbohydrates also have those starchy things. Starch provides the receptors in stomach that expand stomach to provide satiety, which is a nice feeling, and give volume to excrement, meaning going to the bathroom, it feels like it is easy to defecate. It doesn't cause hemorrhoids. That excrement is normal in volume, and it is nice. However, it takes think which food is good, because at the beginning it may cause overactiveness of stomach and feeling that one is sick. That happened to me once when I was cooking for own family in the past, and that was resolved by changing to less beans. Actually, the beans were a problem. I was just cooking a lot of soups, so that was beans were great, and it was a good my ex was an Ironman, so I think it was very visible very quickly. But that was not quickly noticed by me. That it was actually just an adjustment to less of that starch. Less starch meaning less fiber and less things that it says 4 calories, but in fact it does not have 4 calories. That carbohydrate, and depending on how much of that starch that carbohydrate has, it then has less or more energy. If it has little energy, it does still provide a feel good feeling in the mornings, because it is thriving being eaten, ingested. That is about carbohydrates. The expansion of stomach, that's one source of satiety, meaning feeling content, meaning I'm not hungry anymore. Having full stomach is good. It does not mean that we have done something wrong. Feeling good in the stomach means having no more seeking instinct and being able to concentrate. And in some cases, well, if very deprived, it means having no killing instinct, unless derived of ecosystem, and then we know that it's not me, somebody else is hungry, so I can grab some of that benevo and go and see if there's a coyote or something else that is hungry and about to kill a rabbit. It is still a very good karma when rejuvenates quickly, because of the less stress, and that is why even dogs, especially dogs also, that is good to provide gradually sometimes all non-killed things thriving.